Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show that comes out of the Pat McAfee Incorporated Thunderdome. I am Tone Diggs.
The baby Tone.
I mean, right there is Bubba Gumpino. He's a Canadian station. He's a bearded wonder.
What?
Good day,
What?
Tommy.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Brucey Bruce.
What's going on, dude?
What is going on, dude?
We're doing a little NFC East previewing. We're doing a little AFC East previewing. We're doing a little baseball.
Baseball.
I feel like we got our Hall of Fame picks in the can. At least
Hall of
you
Fame
and
pick.
I do,
We are
Tony.
in the can.
What else is going on? Methy?
Yeah, we got MLS.
Methy?
Oh, is MLS on a break?
No,
Yeah,
it's the League's Cup.
right now.
Huh?
Just the cup right now.
The League's Cup.
Because I saw we're looking at the Cincinnati FC schedule. I believe they do play. What is today? Wednesday, Friday, but then not until the 20th.
Yeah, they're just doing this league's cup right now during the week.
Isn't that who Messi plays tonight?
They play Orlando.
Oh, Orlando.
They play Cincy FC in Cincy in the League's Cup, I believe.
No, that's in a different. That's in the U.S. American Cup. Or something.
The one that the River Hounds. I think
There's-
the one that the River Hounds were playing in.
Yeah, there's
US Open.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
Otter, how are we?
Tony, doing pretty good. I actually do not know who I'm picking for the Hall of Fame game yet. I'm super torn.
Did your incredible unbeatable parlay hit last night?
The sprinkle on a plus 1,500 parlay did not hit actually. It went 2-2. Guess who lost?
White Sox.
Wasn't the Buccos.
It was the White Sox and actually one of the big favorites. I can't remember which one.
Okay.
Padres lose?
Oh
No.
yeah, it was the Padres. Thanks, Bruce.
Again?
Dad's lost again. They blew that. They were up 6-4.
I bet on the Padres.
Probably wasn't
yesterday.
I don't know.
That could have been one of my 2 losses.
I genuinely, I have no idea, Tony.
Fucking Giants. Fucking
No, the
fifth.
Dads won last night.
I went 3-1 for the second straight night. The loser being the Nats, who were up going into was it the 5th inning, 4th inning, and then they gave up 4 in that inning to blow the plus a half.
Yeah. The Mets, that was a gross one by me. They lost 7-6 in extra.
That team fucking stinks.
Yeah.
That team
Don't hate them. Don't hate them tonight, though.
Well, yeah, we'll do baseball today. We will also continue our NFL preview. We will do the Miami Dolphins and the New York Football Giants. I think I'm gonna have to apologize.
No.
What?
Kind of got lost track of days. Today is Wednesday.
It is.
Football's back. Blah blah blah. I completely forgot there's a golf tournament this week.
Oh, so did I. What is it? The Wyndham?
It's fucking
Wyndham? Let's just not.
pretty big fucking who cares?
Yeah, let's just not.
Playoffs are back next week. Though.
Yeah, I mean.
or another week after. We'll figure it out.
Playoffs
Yeah.
for what? Golf still?
Don't be fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Don't act like I know anything about golf.
Yeah, but it's the way you said it.
FedEx
Fucking
Cup.
EPL's back next Friday, dude.
Oof.
What?
Not friendlies?
Nope, Man City Burnley kicks it
Jesus.
off. JJ Watt and the boys could be in for a rude awakening in their welcome to the Premier
no.
League.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw.
Man City just got better.
Oh, that's who.
Dude.
Oh, I saw Wrexham beat fucking United a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, there's a bit of a dust up there.
Bit of a dust up.
Man City
Ooh.
lost, what's his name, though? Gondwan. That's a huge loss.
Sure,
But they just signed
they still have-
Garvadoyle.
Yeah, they got.
Send her
Garvadoyle?
back, though.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Bro.
All right, my mood has completely changed. I just remembered I love this time of year because Sundays usually stink for me, but wake up, we have EPL usually is what I'm betting on, and then we go right into the NFL slate. It's awesome.
Why does Sundays usually stink for you this time of year?
Tony, I'm 24 and I enjoy my life sometimes on weekends.
Oh, you mean you're hungover?
Oh, woe is me.
Yeah.
Grow
Let
up.
me know how you're feeling at 30.
I don't have to watch. I'm not gonna have to watch tennis, bro. I have to watch
Hey.
tennis in the morning sometimes. Like, it's so bored.
Grow up, kid. Hangovers are just a mindset. Okay.
Facts.
Oh.
don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't think that's true.
Well, no, it's all about sleep. Okay, you could drink
And water.
You could drink a half gallon if you go to bed at 9 p.m. You're
For
good.
me, it's just the grease the next day. You need to get up, get some greasy food, and
True.
carry on.
All right.
True.
Soak it up. lad.
Water as well. You
Going
gotta
to some-
hydrate.
All right, quickly for the Hall of Fame game tomorrow. Line flipped yesterday when Kellen Mond was announced the starter. Maybe he's better now. Mike Zimmer hated him. You sent me the clip earlier. Zim was not a fan.
That
Mike
might be
Zimmer-
the greatest clip of all time.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it actually.
It seems like Mike Zimmer hates every single quarterback that he's coached.
Zim didn't love a lot of people, I don't think.
I don't think him and Kirk had a great relationship.
This was Zim and some reporters in Minnesota when Kellen Mond was on the team.
You think you want to get a look at Mond next week?
Not particularly. Mike, why don't you go get a look at him? I see him every day.
Okay.
But tomorrow night we get a look at Mond.
Tomorrow night we get a look.
I mean,
Stefanski wants to get a look at Mond.
is Zach? What's Zach Wilson gonna look like out there?
I think you know what? Call me crazy. I think he's gonna look a lot better. There's gonna be no pressure on him.
Yeah, I do too.
I just remembered the worst bet I've ever made in my entire
He
life.
won some
actually.
NFL football games, not a ton, but he did win some.
Few.
Yeah.
Boyle has
And
Boyle
even
has
if he shits the bed, I mean, Stravolski will bring us back.
Boyle has started NFL football games.
Sadly, yeah.
Stefanski has played time in a lot of NFL football games.
Yep.
I
Strafolski's giving
love
you 12 hard.
Mond-
My only issue with taking the Jets is I think DTR could fucking shock some people.
Maybe Mond and DTR have not played any NFL football games, so
Yeah, and it's also within the constraints of the Browns offense, so it's going to be a lot of power counter.
power.
Yeah, but he's a running quarterback. Like it could be a lot of RPO. Running quarterbacks in the preseason
You're right.
are the
Power.
You're right. You're right. But,
I think
but Strafolski is,
yeah, Stravolski.
Tim
is the same
Tebow.
play.
Yeah, Strafolski's basically
Better.
fighting for a spot to be a backup quarterback
Yeah.
somewhere. And then also Zach Wilson, I mean, shit, he probably has a lot to prove, knows the playbook, all
Yeah.
that. I think I know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
I think I'm gonna end up lay the points, but also I think I'm really doing it because
Mitt.
Kellen Mond. Oh,
Mitt! God damn it.
Some things never change.
Look what you did. First off, you knocked over fucking Hines.
no, you knocked over
Number
Hines.
2, God! Why are you laying 1.5?
Because Tony, this is what I do.
Just take the money line.
They're not gonna win by one fucking point.
I hope they do.
All
Me
right
too.
then. And
Me
if they
too.
do,
we can get this over with early in
God!
this
yeah.
year.
I mean, you know, they're definitely going to make every extra point. You don't have to worry about anything, dude. You're good.
all right. Well,
Come on. They might go for 2 literally so they can win by 1 just
Yep.
because it's the preseason. It happens all the time.
Yep. Can't tie.
No, lay the 1.5. Please do. Fuck's sake.
You make a great point there, Tony.
What's that?
The whole go for 2 just to get the extra rep thing.
Oh yeah.
do that
Go.
a lot.
Playing
actually.
because they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to tie him. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is also going to be a complete spite bet because I threw a Kellen Mond Rookie of the Year ticket when he came out. Worst
Man.
bet I've ever placed. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
Oh, I might have kept that one to yourself.
Yeah, that's
And-
crazy.
Oh no, I gave it out on the show. But the reasoning behind it was decent at the time because
Was it?
because
Tear him
the
out,
fans-
huh?
not
Tear him out.
because Zimmer hated Cousins, and I knew that, and I was like, oh, if they drafted this guy, they have a great team. It was like 10 for like $1,000. It was a giant flyer, but I remember watching that the entire year and thinking, wow, this is the worst bet I've ever made.
Loud, are you gonna be on the Jets?
Yeah, it feels like it.
Feels like a team ride. All right.
All right, fine,
Speaking
fine.
of
I'll
dumb
take
bets,
money ride.
Hunter Dekkers, the quarterback for Iowa State, was making bets under his parents' names. Like 20.
I mean, at least it was life-changing money, right?
Yep. I'm excited for the defense lawyers to be like, they were sharing a Netflix password. How's
I
this
actually
thing?"
saw that in an article.
Yeah. That's going to be funny.
I already saw that defense. I actually like that defense. But millions of people are sharing accounts. Okay. Yeah, not smart.
The stupidity breaks my brain, but I guess you like imagine being 17 in a fresh legal state, and you just think that there are no rules.
He wasn't 7.
So the
He
problem
wasn't
is
17.
Well, the kicker was, whatever.
Okay.
The whole. I just mean in the whole scheme
Sure,
of the
sure.
probe. Like they just think that there are no rules.
The backup kicker I can get by. When you're a starting quarterback for a Power 5 program, you should just probably be better.
Nope. Where's he transferring? Ole Miss.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if he's
dude.
gonna play.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's
I
gonna
fear that his career.
But there was-
I don't think
This
the
was-
Ole Miss thing's gonna happen.
This was already kind of like out in the air. He wasn't at Big 12 Media Days. They already knew about the probe, so they figured pretty much whoever the players were not at Big 12 Media Days probably weren't going to be. They were probably going to be a part of this. So yeah,
Yeah. Super dumb.
not.
As dumb as it could possibly get.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Almost as
Hello, good. How are we?
Jump, so you're gonna have to tell me. But I'm afraid I'm coming in here with very bad news,
Oh no.
and you might already know it. So it might.
Oh no.
Did you hear Buffon retired?
Oh, Gigi.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Morning.
actually sent me an awesome video of like a thank you to Gigi. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just found out. I'm fucking bummed, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it at all.
To be
What an
honest,
incredible run.
yeah, an absolutely incredible run.
Guy held on for as long as he possibly
He
could.
did
He
hold
did.
it.
I agree.
Greatest keeper probably of all time.
Yeah, I mean, certainly the most swag. That son of a bitch was just a consistent staple of any international soccer.
Single-handedly
Oh, yeah.
won a World Cup.
He put England in a pretzel multiple times in the penalty
What a
shootout.
dog, dude. Hell of a run. Hey, grazie, Buffon. Grazie, grazie, grazie.
Thank you. Thank you,
Sorry
Pat.
about that.
No. We actually needed that. We for sure needed that. I love Gigi Buffon.
Legend.
Him and Gattuso. Fucking
What a run.
what a run that team went on. 2006? I think it was. That 2006? Yeah.
Was it?
I think we'll say it was 06.
Yeah. Curves like Andrea Pirlo.
We'll say that Brazil, Italy, 06 World Cup. I remember that because I was on senior trip.
That wasn't 06, dude. I was conscious of it. I was
06?
well past 06.
The World Cup?
Yeah, it was like I want to say 2013,
Well, that
2014.
that match.
Well, there was
a
the
big
time
thing.
with Cannavaro, right?
No, the 2013 was like.
Yep, they won in 06. I knew it.
Jeez.
Why you gotta be like that?
Jeez.
Are you
well,
thinking of Tim Howard?
I'm thinking about the Pirlo.
I was
that
about to tell
know.
you. I was about to tell you a story. I knew exactly where I was. Okay, I was on senior trip wearing a fucking Italy tarp on Ocean City, Maryland's pier. Fucked up.
What happened to you? Now you're taking Poland against them.
Who?
Was that Poland?
Listen, we do. I don't think it was Poland. We do a gambling show. Okay.
That was an all-time
Just 'cause
call.
you root-
That was the wildest thing.
Just because you root for a team doesn't mean you have to bet on them.
Yeah, what happened
Dude,
to you, Tony?
Everybody was so low on Italy going into that tournament, and of course they won it. I
It
couldn't
was
believe
Euros.
it.
Yeah, it was Euros for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I barely knew what the World Cup was in 2006.
let's do some baseball because there's games going on and games to be started. Okay, and then we'll do the NFL.
I got a short but sweet plate tonight.
Short but sweet play tonight.
Yeah, I got 2 plays of the day.
2 PODs.
2 PODs. Couldn't pick one. They're too good.
I only have 2 plays today as well. I don't know if they're PODs, but 2 plays. And the first one does not come in the Boston at Seattle game. Like last night, I kind of like both sides, so stay away.
Yeah, I'm out. I wouldn't go against Gilbert at home, although Crawford has been very good of late.
Okay. My first pick comes in this game. Definitely not a POD though. Braxton Garrett goes up against Zach Wheeler. Philly in Miami. We've been talking about Miami at home, but Philly's got the first 2 games, I believe. I'm going to go for a little bit of a three-peat here. I'm taking Philly's first 5 money line with Wheeler on a bump.
Yeah, I'm with you. Philly's first 5 money line.
Okay.
Yep, I'm off the Marlins train.
They owe you
0
money,
for
pal.
2 this week on the Marlins. I wanted to go back to the well, but against Wheeler, I cannot.
Okay. And here's my other pick. Tampa Bay, Shane McClanahan versus Jerry Cole. Also not a POD. Neither of these plays are PODs. They're not PO.
This should be a POD.
Give
Tony.
me Gary Cole And
Oh, gee.
the New
never
York
mind.
Yankees first 5 minus 130.
Are you serious? What?
Yep.
Rays first 5 plus a half.
Yeah, that deserves to be a POD. I too am on the Yankees, but man, Tony, when I tell you what I'm watching is the worst Yankee baseball that these eyes have ever seen, I mean it. They're the worst Yankee team since 1990.
I was on the Rays for the first 2 games of the series. This one
Yeah,
felt
no,
like
I
it
mean,
had
if anyone's gonna get him out, it's fucking Gary Cole.
You would think so.
Yeah, but like what? We're gonna need 3 runs on McClanahan, and we're gonna strike out, 18 times. So
Huh?
Do the math.
yeah, that doesn't work well. Hey, you know that the Kansas City Royals, the 32 and 76 Kansas City Royals, have more hits than the New York Yankees?
Yeah. There was this point in time when the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals both had more hits.
Yeah, the
Sure,
Yankees barely have more hits than the
There was times
intentionally tanking Oakland A's.
There was times this year when I said, Bruce, how is the Yankees record the Yankees record with how bad they are at hitting? And you said, they're Yankees.
Yeah, that is kind of the deal. They're just gonna, Stan's gonna hit a 3-run bomb, and we kind of go on
Their
our
record is
merry
actually
way.
remarkable for how bad they are at hitting.
Well, and especially when you look at the starting pitching behind, Garrett Cole carrying a 4.79 ERA,
Yeah, it's
and
actually
then
wild.
it really is just a testament to Aaron Judge's greatness. And we're gonna waste his entire career.
Okay.
There are 5 years left. There are 5 years left on Stan's contract.
A team that we were on for the first 2 games as well, the Baltimore Orioles, go into Toronto. I can't trust Grayson Rodriguez, though, so I'm going to not touch this one.
Sign me up again. Orioles first 5 plus a half. Rodriguez got a 6. I don't care the way the Orioles bats are going in Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, Rodriguez, he's carrying a 6, but he looked like Cy Young against the Yankees last time out. This is play of the day for me. I too am on the O's first 5 plus a half.
Okay. Minnesota goes against St. Louis. Joe Ryan goes against Dakota Hudson. I wanted to take Joe Ryan, but the Twins are dog shit right now, so I'm stay away.
Twins first 5 money line.
Good for you. Good for you. Dylan Cease goes against Dane Dunning. I've hated this series every single game, and I'm just going to stay away again.
Rangers first 5 money line.
Here on them all, huh?
Rangers full game in a younger era. This would be my play of the year. Like I got a weird desire.
Yeah, I don't. The number, I know it's Cease, but like Dunning has a better ERA. The number just seems a little short to me.
I love the Rangers.
Cincy at Chicago. Brandon Williamson goes against Smiley. I was on Cincy game 1, Cubs game 2. I didn't like side game 3.
Throw me back on the Reds first 5 plus a half.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a bet here. I'm gonna do Ellie to hit a home run. Did he hit one in? He hasn't hit one in this series yet, right? I don't think so.
Who?
Ellie De La Cruz guy.
Oh, I thought you said LA. Sorry. No, I don't think he has hit one in Chicago.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm throwing him to hit a home run. It's probably like plus what, like 400?
300, 400, 500, something like that. The over 10.5 is probably the obvious answer after the 20-5. But I'm just staying away. You never know how broken the Red Legs' backs are.
Okay. Mets are in KC. Still, no thanks.
Put me down for the Mets first. Senga's hot here.
Senga's really,
he's really good. You just gotta.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Not the 32 and 76. The 33 and 75 Royals have more hits than the Yankees.
Jesus Christ.
I'm out.
How about Arizona and San Francisco? Slade Sassoni goes against Logan Webb.
Too rich on the Giants.
Yeah, I wanted to take him, but their bats aren't good enough right now. And then the last one of the night, old Hoagie Harris goes against fucking Gonsolin.
Get me out.
Heavy price. Good.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Okay. So I got Philly first 5 money line and the Yankees first 5 money line.
All first 5. Phillies money line. Rays plus a half. Orioles plus a half. Twins money line. Rangers money line. Mets money line.
I'm on the Orioles first 5 plus a half, and then I absolutely worship the Texas Rangers tonight. Can't love it enough. And then I'm on the Yankees too, but don't bet it.
But don't bet it.
Okay.
That one's just for me.
I'm on it too. So
Yeah, you're crazy, dude.
but we'll see. We will see. Okay. Let's do a little NFL previews.
Whoa!
Yes.
Start. Let's start in the NFC East again
Hell yeah.
Yes.
with the New York Football Giants. Plus 6,600 is the longest odds you can
That is really high.
find them to win the Super Bowl.
When I see the Detroit Lions as low as 21-1, 66-1 on the Giants does feel worth a look.
Okay. 2,500 to win the NFC. 850 to win the NFC East. 7.5 is their win total.
That is way too short.
I thought about that too. Going through the team roster, they don't have a number one wide receiver, but kind of like the Patriots, they got a bunch of good.
They have Darren Waller, so it's kind of like the Chiefs
I was
have no.
gonna get there, Bruce.
Yeah. Well, I got there.
Well,
They have a number one receiver for the first time in like a decade, actually.
Aaron Waller also is.
He
gonna
plays
have to stay
tight
on the
end.
field.
He took
No,
that like
I
you were
know.
talking about Croatia.
I know, right?
I know, but it's like the Chiefs don't have a number one wide receiver. They have Travis Kelce. The Giants don't have a number one wide receiver. They have
Aaron Waller, who played like 6 games last year.
But
And the wide receivers are deeper.
They are
better than
they are very deep. I was gonna say maybe Jalen Hyatt and Wan'Dale Robinson turn into something
one of
Better
the two,
weapons than last year, let's say that.
for sure.
for sure.
100% better weapons than last year.
Yep.
I didn't realize how bad the offensive line was last year.
Very, very bad. Yeah. Evan Neal needs to step up and
Yep.
come into his own at right tackle. That's kind of the linchpin. And then we got 2 rookies at left guard and center.
John Michael Schmitz,
Yeah,
who I
I'm-
loved coming out of the draft.
Yeah, I'm fired up about Rick Schmitz. He is going to snap the ball holding the point of the ball. So look for like a Danny Dimes dislocated thumb to derail our season potentially.
AQ's favorite center coming out of the draft.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, I liked him a lot. Minnesota, great run blocker.
Yep, up and down at camp, but he's going against Sexy Dexy on the interior there, so bound to be expected.
They were 30th in pressures last season.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's not all on their own line, but a decent amount of it. They were 18th in points, 4th in rushing though. So Saquon's back. Obviously, they're only going to get better. I think rushing. It's hard to get better than 4th in rushing, but let's just say the running game's still going to be good.
The offense should take a massive step forward. Also, all eyes on Waller, but Daniel Bellinger, we're going to be in a lot of 12 personnel.
He's jocked now.
Yeah, he is super jocked, and he was great last year until a scumbag Jaguars linebacker eye gouged him.
Yep.
So yeah, I think the offense will definitely take a step forward. Danny Dimes has looked sensational in training camp. Paris Campbell connecting a bit, as with Jalen Hyatt. And then I'm fired up on the defensive side of the ball. Bobby Okereke, kind of shoring up the middle linebacker position.
They need to be better. I forgot when I went through the stats. I forgot how bad they were against the run. 30th against the run.
Yeah, but it's also the wink like Amiibo or blitzing the corner off the weak side.
Yeah, he
and-
will do that. But
Yeah, we're just getting gashed.
they were getting gashed. Wink second year, probably going to be better. I went through. I gave him just conservatively 3-3 in the division, and then you need to get 5 more wins, and these are all at home: Arizona, Seattle, New England, Green Bay, and the Rams are all at home. They could win all of those. I'd say it's unlikely they win all of those. But then you got Vegas and New Orleans on the road, so that's 7 games
They'll go 1-1 in those.
on the road.
Yeah.
They drop probably one of those at home.
I think they
fine.
start 2-0.
Yeah.
Who do they have first 2 weeks?
I think they win at home against the Cowboys, and then they win at Arizona to start the season.
Yeah, I gave them Cowboys at home. But I think they're gonna get. When I did the 3-3 in the division, it was in my head personally. I think they're gonna get both from Washington, and then whether they win one against the Cowboys or one against the Eagles or however that plays out, I figured just 3-3 in the division, and then you got to win 5 of those ones that are 5 of the 7 that are winnable. 5 of them being at home out of the 7.
What the fuck?
Someone breaking in your house.
Jesus.
So
Middle of the day.
I actually lean towards the over with the Giants here.
Absolutely. That Seahawks Monday night or week 3 is an interesting matchup.
Yeah, that'll be good. Hopefully Gino will be Gino footsteps by then.
Yeah,
Um,
that one's at home though too.
Yep, I love the over as well. You know, everything kind of trending in the right direction. Obviously, shoring up Saquon basically right at the start of camp is great. To me, the ceiling for the regular season is basically the Vikings regular season, where they win a bunch of close games and are kind of like that fraudy, you know, one of the best teams in the NFL. And then, you know, the playoffs, it's all going to kind of be like, can we beat the Eagles? Probably not.
Yeah, it didn't end in convincing fashion, but no, I think you guys get back to the playoffs here for sure.
I mean, no one thought they were getting to where they were last year.
I think they could be the second best team in that division, to be honest. I don't know,
the
man.
Eagles
Something
having a
about
bad
the
year,
Cowboys
too.
just feels fucking off, dude. I don't know.
I would agree with that.
Dude, that's how I felt last year, and then they had the best fucking year that I've seen since fucking
I think their
I've ever
defense.
seen.
We'll go over the Cowboys tomorrow, but
Zach Martin thing seems like a real issue.
Yeah, and their record without him is crazy.
yeah,
They suck
he's
without
very good. Okay, so yeah, I lean towards the over there.
Me too.
With the Giants.
It's all on dimes. It's pretty exciting now.
I've pretty been outward for the last 2 years ish that I like Danny Dimes.
I like Dimes. I just don't know if I like him as a $45 million quarterback.
Yeah, I definitely think he got overpaid,
That's just what you have to pay him, though.
I know. That's just like, I don't know.
I really just couldn't find a bet on any prop bets on this team that I really liked because I don't love a specific player other than actually Daniel Dimes over 3,300 passing yards. I thought just the addition of Darren Waller, he had 3,250 last year. So I thought that they'd probably throw the ball a little more this year with Saquon trying to get his money and all that. Like, also, Saquon has been kind of injury prone throughout his career, so he could get hurt again. I just think Danny Dimes is prone for a pretty good year, and I thought that was a pretty low number.
Yeah. There will also be probably a good bit more Saquon in the passing game.
You would, yeah.
I would guess, as Kafka gets deeper into his bag.
Yeah.
Who else you got for running backs, Bruce?
Not a lot.
Robinson?
We drafted.
You guys picked up James Robinson, though, right?
I believe so, yep. And then we drafted a kid as well.
Breda. Oh, Eric Gray out of
Eric Gray.
Oklahoma, who is very good. Or he was good in college.
Yes. Third down, maybe.
Matt Breida, Dolphins running.
Breida's still there?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, D-line's good.
Yeah, D-line's really the strength of the team.
Deontay Banks, people like out of Maryland.
Yeah, he's been kind of getting torched at camp. I think they actually have another guy that they rotated in today to get first-team reps.
Okay. Now, we go to your 2023 Gumpy Miami Dolphins. They are 2,500 to win the Super Bowl, 1,300 to win the AFC, 300 to win the AFC East. Win total is 9.5. Obviously, great weapons. Tyreek Hill, Waddle. They got a stable of old running backs and one drafted out of Texas A&M, the fastest running back in the draft. Pretty much no tight end. Is that how we're gonna say there, or?
Durham Smith's just going to block.
Okay. O-line was better last year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens this year with Austin Jackson if he plays a bit more. He was hurt all last year. He was a first rounder, hasn't really panned out.
Obviously the D-line's now pretty much they're loaded with pass rushers.
Ogba's back too. He was out last year.
Yeah, Bradley Chubb's going to be integrated in there. Obviously, what's his name out of Miami? Number 15, Mike, can I think of his name?
Phillips.
Yep, Jalen Phillips. Secondary, I think, is still going to be good, even with Ramsey out. Yeah. My thing, when I looked at the Dolphins, it was like 31st in rush attempts last year, coming from the guy who did the rushing game planning in San Francisco. That confuses me. I assume they're going to run the ball more this year, you would think?
I think the thing is, though, that we have to remember, like, most guys go from, like, OC to head coach.
Yeah.
Like, he went from run game coordinator to head coach.
True.
Like, that's a pretty big fucking leap. Like, he never even called plays before.
Yep.
So I think second year is going to be a difference. I know Tua's health is massive, but I think Vic Fangio is the fucking difference here, man. If they don't have to zero blitz to get to the quarterback, like the reason their defense got cooked last year is because their DC ran zero blitz and just hung the secondary up to dry.
Yeah, Fangio's awesome as a DC. Like he's going to be really good.
I think David Long, big pickup from the Titans too.
Who?
David Long, middle linebacker.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So I went through theirs and I thought probably 3 3 to be safe in the division, potentially. Get 1 from each of the teams or 2 from somewhere. 3-3. Let's just 3-3 in the division.
As we tend to do.
Very, very hard division. Yes, we do tend to lean that way. Except for yesterday, I don't think the Patriots or the Commanders are going 3-3 in the division. No.
Except apparently Sam Howell's a silent assassin and our secret weapon.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. And then at home, you have Denver, Carolina, Vegas, Tennessee, and Dallas.
So you have to win all those games.
I think you could get all of them. Okay, I think you can get all of them. Dallas, maybe, I don't know. So that gets you to 8. Okay, over under of 9.5. So you need 2 more. The other ones are not super easy. They're all on the road. And that's the Chargers, the Eagles, the Ravens, and the Chief is neutral. So you got to get 2 of those. So I'm not taking an under. I'm not taking an over either. I'm going to stay away from their season total. But I think I see them getting to 8 for sure. And then how do they play against Chargers, Philly, Baltimore, and KC? Can they get?
I think the worry is if you start 0-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you go at Chargers and then you go at Pats on Sunday night. Like,
yeah. I mean, the $56 million question is just if Tua can stay alive.
Sure.
Yep.
But I mean, he's doing.
But I also think
jiu-jitsu, and he got a sleeve.
Yeah.
I also think if it comes to it, Mike White can step in here.
True.
I agree.
Like I thought the same about Teddy Bridgewater last year and was very wrong.
Yeah, but Skyler did solid.
Who's the third?
Yeah.
Barrios?
Wide receiver?
Yeah.
Also still got Cedric Wilson, who we didn't use last year.
He was a dog on the Cowboys. I don't know why.
Yeah, he didn't get the ball much last year, but it's good things out of camp. There's also a kid from Old Miss from last year too. Like there's a lot of guys.
There's part of me that worries a tad bit if Tyreek or Waddle get banged up, because then I think defenses can just fucking double one of them.
I don't like that we lost Trent Sherfield. He was very good.
Mm-hmm.
My worry is the O-line if Armstead misses games again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we don't have Armstead, we are not the same team.
And who are the running backs?
Who is it?
Mostert, Jeff Wilson, and then the kid they drafted out of I don't even know how to say his name.
Devin,
Speedy Gonzalez.
Devin
Atchen.
You still got Skaskins.
Still got Skaskins.
Salvin Ahmed.
Lots of good talk about Ahmed at camp too.
I'm not worried about
one of those dudes ain't making.
I'm not worried about it's a very solid team. It's just it's
just a bad team. It's a bad time to be in a good division.
Yeah, tough schedule. One of the top 5 toughest in the league for sure. If the number was 9, I'd pick a push for sure.
Yeah,
9.5. I'm just gonna stay away because I could see 10. I could see 8. I could see 9.
I think 10 and 7 back in the playoffs is probably
ideal.
The most realistic, I would say. Taking not maybe a little homer there, but that's what I would say.
Yep. It's funny how easy it is to sit on August 2nd and be like, Giants will be 9-8-1 again, and make the playoffs. But every loss is going to basically kill us all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is what we got to do, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I worried last year about this too, with a slow start, and then we came out hot, and then we went cold. It was literally like 4 parts of the season where we were super hot and super cold, and then still found a way in the playoffs. But yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's today. So
I got some props.
Okay, yeah, go.
All right, well, Gumpy, I'm actually weirdly super high on Tua, probably because of his sleeve, and he is going to be my dark horse, very long shot at plus 2,200 to win MVP, actually. A lot of people talking about Justin Herbert his year. This dude has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and a bunch of other weapons. And then also Jalen Waddle at over 7.5 touchdowns. Same number as Tyreek, but he was plus 100. Tyreek was like minus 130, minus 140. I like Jalen Waddle at plus 7.5 touchdowns as well. Okay. I have a weird feeling about the Dolphins. I don't know. I think it could be pretty good.
It's going to be interesting to see who the red zone guy is with Gesicki gun.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dolphins, Jets, or Bills win the division.
No. I wouldn't
like
be,
legitimately.
I wouldn't.
And I seriously,
I wouldn't
think
be
you
surprised
can't-
if any of them won.
You can't count out the Patriots either. You can't count out any of these teams.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't think it's. There's no guarantees that Pats are in the basement either.
Great
No.
division.
We can't forget, like, they had a defensive coordinator calling plays last year.
Crazy. The most explosive offensive play was a screen pass to a cornerback.
Mac was in the Pro Bowl his rookie year.
But they also had an ex-special
Yeah, they were literally
coordinator
fucking-
calling the defense.
Mac Jones literally put that one in a bucket. Remember Micah Hyde made that interception
Yeah.
on that first. That was literally in a bucket, dude. I don't know. Still know how Micah Hyde fucking picked that off.
Yeah. All right. So far, I'm going to take Commanders under the 6.5 and the Giants over 7.5. Those are my two picks so far for these 2 days.
Commanders under, Pats over, Dolphins over, Giants over.
Okay, you're just throwing.
Yeah, everyone's winning.
I don't know. I like.
He said it yesterday because I like a lot of
things.
things.
I'm high on like everybody. I'm not down on anybody this year, man. Like even the teams that are shit.
Give it some
like
time.
The Texans. Like I think the Texans are way better.
I am super interested to see the young wide receivers that the Texans drafted. One being the Iowa State wide receiver, Xavier Hutchinson, I believe is his name. And I think Tank Dell is the other one.
Tank Dell's a dog, and then also John
Mechie.
Mechie hasn't played yet, and he was so fucking
Super
good at
interested to
Bama.
see how all those guys do. Yeah, I mean, like, and then they have
like the only team that I think is like shit is Arizona because they don't have a quarterback.
Yep.
Washington.
Or who?
I like even Washington still. Like I don't think they're terrible.
No, I don't.
Yeah, D line is.
Right.
Yeah.
And they have weapons, so that's like because like.
Yep, injuries are the real X factor in all this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like when Arizona's wideouts are Marquise Brown, Rondale Moore, and Greg Dortch. They're all like what 5'8".
Yeah, like even the Rams. What if Stafford starts slinging it around?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like
sure.
Maybe the Bucks. The Bucks might be
Not if
bad.
Cooper-
Dude, if Kyle Trask is getting first team reps, the Bucks
might
are
be
done.
bad.
But even the Bucks have. They still
have a good
They
defense
still have pretty
and
much
good
all
weapons.
they pretty much have all the pieces on defense, and they have Godwin and Evans still.
Mike Evans is like the most underrated receiver by like stats, probably
9 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Pretty good.
It's unreal.
All right, we'll get into all those teams as the offseason goes on. More preseason games, all that good stuff. Yeah. Everyone good?
I love football.
Me too.
That's what I meant.
Me too. All right. Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Dahn.